Hello, fine hooligans. How do you do? Goodness, you know, it, I'm trying to get these videos done, and just little things keep coming up. So we're going to sit here, we're going to get a quick video done, get some thoughts out, and at least it's something on the channel. Because it gives you folks something to hopefully enjoy, but it keeps me getting videos out and like getting stuff out. You know what I mean? Who knows? Someone might agree with me, someone might not. It happens in life. But before we get into stuff, actually, let me try and fix this lighting here. Oh, looks a little better, hopefully. Anyway, earlier this week, my green screen area that has held up strong for probably 6-7 years at this point finally gave out on me. Just had enough. Couldn't do it anymore. It was this whole section of the Hooligan Cave like back there. But fortunately, to my very creative brother, Hamilfet, gave me the idea to just honestly paint the wall. I've seen many people do this. I've seen YouTube channels that I watch do this where they just paint the wall green pretty much. And if anything, you just do like a green screen area on the floor, because then it just goes for like all the way. But so that's what we're doing. I gotta figure all that out, get some paint. I'm gonna paint the wall green. Why? Because it gives me a green screen area. And if you check some of the JuvyR stuff, or I think it's the variety show, I did a lot of green screen stuff. Oh, or the poetry pieces in the music playlists. So yeah, I want to get back to that, doing some green screen stuff. One of my favorite things that I did was the Game of Thrones skit, honestly, and I don't know if it was well received or if, folks enjoyed it or whatever have you, but I thought it was funny. I enjoyed doing it, so hopefully get all that figured out, and then we can get back to that kind of thing. Another thing that I've sort of been trying to figure out, I mentioned it before, is trying to rearrange the Hooligan Cave a bit. And I've come to the unfortunate conclusion that there's really no way for me to do it, like, comfortably, I guess. Because I have, like, my shelves over here that you've seen in other videos with my figures, and the big shelf behind it with, like, my Boba Fett and my Kylo Ren helmet, and, like, a couple other things. So it's one of those things where really the only thing I could think of, you know what? I might have actually just had an idea. I'm gonna have to brainstorm. I'm gonna have to make like a blueprint kind of thing, and actually like pencil in certain things, I guess. I don't know. But for now, it seems like the big shelf piece in the back, I'm gonna have to like take that apart and just get rid of it. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Excitingly excited news. Excitingly excited news. Yes. Roll with it. Finished the Conqueror Challenge. Did a video, my last video on the channel, talking about the English channel for the Conqueror stuff. I'm very excited. My medal has shipped and everything. It's on the way to me, so I will be sharing that with you folks when I get it. That is very awesome. I'm so excited to like actually have that and like have completed this challenge. Ooh, excuse me. And it's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things that is like really motivated me to like keep being active. I'm making sure that I'm hitting step goals during the day and everything, whether it's like being able to go for a walk or even just doing them at home, like whether it's like, kind of marching in place or jogging in place, whatever it is. It's just like being active again. I'm very happy that I'm doing it. So when I get the medal, I will share it with you fine folks. The next thing, so I have a list of like all the ones for so far, at least for the challenge or the Conqueror challenges that I want to do. So over the next year or so, I'm going to be knocking those suckers out. The next one, because it's a longer one and it'll keep me busy for a while, is the first chapter of the Lord of the Rings challenges, the Shire. So I'm going to do that. We'll see. I might sprinkle in some smaller ones in between, or like while I'm doing the Shire kind of thing, just to like change it up a little bit. But yeah, either way, it's very exciting and I'm very happy about it. But something I gotta talk about. Something I gotta get off the old chest here. Amazon doing a Lord of the Rings show, which if you've seen the trailer reaction, I'm excited about it. I grew up as a Tolkien fan. I have it's over there on the bookshelf somewhere, but I have like the Hobbit and everything. I have to repurchase copies of Lord of the Rings. Don't lend your books out to people that you can't trust. That's the lesson. I'm excited for it. I honestly, like, we just had our first look at the orcs, which I posted on my Instagram. They look really cool, and they're different from what we're used to with like the Peter Jackson films. So there was a large battle with the orcs and someone named Morgoth, and it didn't go well for them. So these are orcs who have been hiding for a very long time. And like they're just coming back into the world. So we're going to see different features of them. We're going to see different armor and stuff on them than like we're used to seeing. I think that's really cool. I'm going to say excited a lot because I am, but I'm excited to see like how that's all done. But I tell you what, I don't understand the amount of adult crybabies I have seen recently. I have no idea. It happens with Star Wars. It's happened with Walking Dead. Now it's happening with Lord of the Rings. Like, just, oh my God. I don't understand it. It gets me frustrated to the point where I can't articulate something real, like, as quickly, or you know what I mean? Like, most of these people have now dedicated their whole like YouTube channels to just picking apart anything about the teaser trailers, about the pictures, about whatever they've heard about the show that hasn't actually aired yet, just losing their minds about it. I saw one guy, just because there was a different book cover on Lord of the Rings, he literally screamed that it was sacrilege into his microphone. And it's like, how fucking corny are you? Like, you are a grown adult and you're being a crybaby about a fantasy genre, and you're speaking for the author's family as if you know exactly what they want, exactly how they feel about everything, even though the author has passed away quite a long time ago. It's blown my mind. I don't understand it. For me, I see certain things and I'm like, cool, we're getting more Lord of the Rings stuff. We're getting different things, because we're also getting an animated Lord of the Rings. I think it's a series that they're going to be doing, War of the Rohirrim. Very excited about that. But either way, I don't understand how like grown adults get on the internet, call people snowflakes for being what they consider sensitive or whatever it is, but then they act like snowflakes about like fictional things, fictional characters. I just don't. If I was editing this video, I would have included that Ben Affleck clip from, I think, like, yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Fictional characters. Like, fucking relax, folks. If you're one of these people, you gotta relax. It makes no sense. And just to throw it in, because this is something I've been thinking about for a while, these are also the same people that, like a couple years ago, I want to say maybe like 3-4 years ago, if they were woke, then that was because they saw past the government bullshit. They saw past the lies. We knew what was happening in the back offices. Like fucking Alex Jones type people. But now, woke is a bad thing to them because it means that you're including gay characters or trans characters or bisexual characters or even just people of color in things. And I'm not talking specifically about like Lord of the Rings here or whatever. Like with anything. Well, now if it's woke, then you're gonna, what is it? Go woke, go broke. That's their new little slogan. Like, grow up. What do you, like, why are you so mad about fictional characters? It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Because also, at the same time, these are the same people who will try and quote things or say like, oh, this was never talked about in any of Tolkien's like writings. But then it's a very quick Google search and you can find exactly where it was written about or spoken about or anything. And I just like, I don't know, maybe just relax a little bit, you know? Don't like, and I get it in some weird way. It's like there's an audience for this type of thing. Whether they think that you're trolling, whether you actually believe what you're saying, but there's enough little people like in a group of the world that will agree with this type of thing and go along with this type of thing. So you get the views, you get the all that, you know what I mean? You get the interaction on your videos. I get it. But like, just relax. It doesn't affect your life, you know what I mean? It was the same thing when the new He-Man series, when all that stuff was coming out on Netflix. People lost their fucking minds because it wasn't what they wanted. And there was a female character focus and like all this other stuff that they just like tried to protest or boycott the show. What are you doing, folks? You know? Don't buy into like all this like right-wing way of thinking and right-wing like ideologies, especially when a lot of these people who push this shit don't believe it themselves. They'll say all that to get the reaction from the audience or the people they're trying to cater to, and then they do the opposite with their lives. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's fictional characters. What are we so mad about? I can't wrap my head around it. But it's not my life. It's something that I wanted to talk about because it's those thoughts that, you know, are rolling around in your head. So I got them out here. I don't understand it. In some weird way, I kind of do. But overall, I think it's a waste of your time, if I'm being honest. But 'tis not my life. 'Tis not my choices to make. And look, if I'm being honest, a lot of these channels, way more views than I get, way more subscribers than I have. So I totally understand some people be like, oh, you're just a hater because they're more successful. No, that's not it at all. I don't hate these people. I think it's like weird thing to like be that upset about things. I understand being passionate and being a fan of things, but I don't understand actively always attacking people who are making these shows or movies and attacking people that do enjoy this stuff. I hope that makes sense. Jeez Louise, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to get out of here now. Got the little vent sesh out. Hopefully the Conqueror medal is going to be here soon, so I can share that with you folks. Hopefully I can figure out how to rearrange the Hooligan cave a wee bit. Like I said, I think I have an idea. And I'll share that with you fine folks, and then we'll get back on the train. Got to get the wall painted. I got to find paint first. And so yeah, there's a lot. I feel like I have a lot of things that I want to get done, and I have the habit of like just looking at everything that I want to get done, and I'm like, oh my God, there's so much. Like, when in reality, there might not be that much, and if I just kind of like, in a way, like, made a list and be like, deal with this on this day, deal with this maybe next week, whatever it is, it would make things a lot easier. But that's not the way my brain works, unfortunately. But I'll get it figured out. And honestly, with the help of you hooligans, I've been getting some good ideas. Got brothers like Hamilfet out there being like, hey, try this. And right away, like, it's light bulbs everywhere. I'm like, that would work amazing. So, I appreciate you fine hooligans being there for me. And I appreciate you folks, like, you know, listening to me vent and getting thoughts out and stuff like that. I do, like, it means the world to me. So, mucho love for you fine hooligans. Mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fat cheese. And all my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird. I thank you.